It has been a wild last 4 days. Get ready with me and we'll talk about it. First, I want to show you guys my dress from the Jesus section of Target. What is it called? Knox and Rose. Look at it. This one's medium, so it fits a little bit better. It is a little tight on my boobs. I think I have to accept that I have big boobs. Since I had my breast reduction surgery, I felt like my boobs were the smallest they've ever been in my life. But I guess I got boobs. I'm gonna just say it. I have big boobs. If you wanted to wear this to church, you could just button it all the way up. And there you go. Holy ratchet. Holy ratchet. Ratchet holy. Shared this before over on Instagram, but one of my hacks, if you are someone that has loose skin on your arms, me, fat arms, you get a thing that has elastic and you're like, I don't like this, go underneath, and I don't know if you can see it, cut it. I cut the elastic just to loosen it, and then you're fine. And tell everybody, get out your business. You heard me. It has been a time, I'll tell you that. So we went and got the baby checked out because he wasn't feeling well. And I was like, let's just, make sure he's okay, rule everything out. Of course, I was concerned about like everything under the sun. Even though I'm not a first-time mom, all my kids are 6 to 7 years apart. So I feel like every time I have a baby, it's like I'm starting all over again and I forget. Like I don't walk around remembering like, this is the temperature that you're supposed to take them in, and this means this, and don't let anybody do this. I don't remember all that stuff. I'm also in a much different place in my life, so certain things matter to me and certain things don't. Like some stuff that people stress over, I'm like, I don't care. And then there's other things that like, I'm like, this is possibly my last baby, so I refuse to settle on this. Like putting my baby in dumb trucks and gorilla shirts. I'm not doing it. I don't care how upset you get. I don't care if you offend it. You can take the gift back and donate it. I'm not doing it. But we take him in and they check him out, and his pediatrician was like really concerned with his breathing. Like you could see his chest like going in and out, and wanted to send him down. We're in Virginia. Wanted to send him down to CHKD. It's Children's Hospital, the King's Daughters, like excellent children's hospital. It's all for kids. It's so cute, but obviously the reason that kids are there is not cute, but they just make it like really, really kid friendly. And it's a huge hospital, literally just for kids, because they thought that he had pneumonia. So, of course, what do? I freaking break down in the pediatrician's office. Like, what the hell? Where'd he get pneumonia? Who gave him pneumonia? Who put water in his lungs? Like, I was ready to fight. Oh my God, I was so distraught. Like, of course, as a mom, the first thing your mind goes to is like, oh my God, like, that's it. I'm about to lose my kid. That's it. Like, I'm going crazy. I don't even know what I would do if something happened to my baby. I have no idea. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to think about it. But a 5-week-old baby having pneumonia, not good. You're not just going to like get to go lay in the bed. So we take him down to the hospital. We were there for like 8 hours. Come to find out, he doesn't have pneumonia. He had like something called parainfluenza, bronchiolitis. And then because we were there, they went ahead and did an x-ray of his throat also, because everyone always says something about how loud he breathes. He has this thing called Larapalaglacia? What's it called? God, I can't think of the name. Don't quote me. Someone's going to post me in Reddit and be like, she said her baby had blah, blah, blah. I don't know what the name of it is. I'm not a doctor. If I was, I would not be sitting on here with y'all. I would be asking somebody how many times a week they have alcohol and how many times they smoke, and they're not giving them any advice about it. Anyways, they said that it's basically like cartilage that goes over like your airway. Well, it's supposed to be a firm like cartilage, but his is like flappy, and apparently it's very common in 50% of babies, and it usually peaks around the 4 to 6 week age stage, and it usually resolves itself by a year. If it doesn't, and that little flap of skin or whatever it is doesn't like firm up, then there's like a surgery that they could do, but like that's just extremely rare. So they were like, he doesn't have anything in his throat, he don't have like a little wheezy thing, he's fine. But when he is congested, that just is going to make him sound worse. But that's why he has like that wheezy sound. So they said when he lays back on his back, the flap like goes back down over his throat. And it just kind of like every time. When he sits up or when he's sitting forward, he's better able to control it, I guess. But he had no fever. Again, when we took him in, he had no fever. His oxygen levels were excellent. But they still gave him like fluids and stuff. So watching him get stuck with an IV, it was just I'll just say it was traumatic on another level. They have this big old sign in the children's hospital. And I think it's because you're dealing with kids and how parents are with their kids. Like, basically, they will kick you out of the hospital for any reason. I think Anthony almost got kicked out because when baby boy got stuck with the needle for the IV, he was not happy. Neither was I. But I'm like, I can't fight the nurse, you know. I'm not going to do anything on my eyebrows because I'm getting them done today. But yeah, so they're basically like, just take them home and keep doing, they like did the nose aspirator thing. We have a nose Frida. They did like the syringe, which when they did the syringe, like when he was in the triage area, when I tell you, this lady shoved that thing up here, like babies have little tiny nostrils. She like busted open his nostril. I was ready to fight then, but I didn't. I kept my calm because I know my baby needs me. I kept my calm. But then back in the back, they have like one that's like power automated. It kind of reminded me of the little drill that they use at the nail salon, only it wasn't a drill. It was a sucker. So they just kept sucking him out. And so we've just been doing that. And he seems to be doing a whole lot better. I'm also not going to do liner because I'm getting my lashes done today. Did I already say it's a self-care day? Because it is. Your girl needs it. Because then after that, being at the hospital from 3 o'clock until 10 o'clock, getting home, I got home, packed up, and we went to go see Huxley in Maryland the next day. Boy, was that fun. Driving with a newborn ain't for the weak, but I did it. And we had a blast. We celebrated Easter this past weekend, since I won't see him on actual Easter. Yeah. So we had a blast. Did Easter baskets. Huxley was so excited. I'm going to post a picture of him with his Easter basket over on Instagram. But we had a lot of fun. Baby's doing much better. He's resting. We're sucking his nose out. And I did all of this. And amazingly, I think because of keto, it has totally helped with my energy. I feel super energized. The day we took the baby to the hospital, I completely forgot to eat the whole day. I ended up fasting for 24 hours. Like, I had nothing. I don't even think I had water. Only thing I'll say about Children's Hospital, the King's daughters, I don't know how many kids he has, but they need to put like a vending machine in the emergency department waiting room because they kept having to walk the parents like all the way over to another side of the hospital, which I thought was super inconvenient. If you got kids there, they're probably going to be eating snacks. And the parents probably need snacks. But, yeah. That's the only thing I'll say about that. But they took good care of him. I'm happy that he feels better. Oh, baby. He's sleeping in my bed. And I got lots of messages asking how he was doing. And I wasn't not sharing with you guys because I was hiding it. I wasn't sharing with you guys because as a mom, whether you're on social media or not, like as a mom, if your kid is going through something, you do not need to hear the opinion of like 6,000 people or someone be like, oh my God, you should have rubbed eucalyptus calla lily root on his earlobe and he wouldn't have had this. And then it just makes you feel like a crap mom. So I didn't want to hear it. I didn't want to talk about it until we were over it, basically. And that's my right. But I'm going to make another video talking about my eating plans for this week. I went overboard. I just couldn't stop. Once I start spraying, just can't